once thing. Hey guys, yeah. So we are live. What I know is if you're doing live streams the first time, when you're doing StreamYard, it's not going to show that you are live, but you are going to be live off the rebroadcast. So don't just sit there for 15 seconds looking at the camera. It's going to be awkward. You are going to be live. So just start talking. For those people that, if you do your first live stream, just start talking until you actually see the chat pop up, which it did. Hey, what's up, guys? Got 8 guys, 8 of our friends in the chat. I have my buddy Catatainment here, and your name is Adam, right?
Yes, Bert. You got it. Adam.
All right. So we got Adam in the house right here. What's up, Alice and Pro Jam, Alan Williamson, Janet. What do I see early on? We got David in the house, and I saw Angela early on. Yeah, sometimes we get that. And then what's up, Tranquil? How's it going? And then Rook, how you guys all doing? We have 11 people in the house. Thank you all for coming. What's up, Katie? Katie shopping and traveling. I see a lot of the Modern Day Breakfast Club people. Just letting you guys know, I watched 95 videos of the Modern Day Breakfast Club from 8 o'clock to about 3:45 before I left school. And what that's telling me is like, I'm going to start tomorrow on the 90, whatever, the next one. I write it down. It's quite a bit of channels, but I'll clean it up. I'll try to see if it's like more even. I was sorting it so that I'll try to sort it where it's not like really weird. As far as myself, I put, I think 5 or 6 videos on there. I just threw things on. And then eventually I'll figure out a time frame, a good timing on like, so everybody's getting like their fair share of things. But please feel free to put as much as you want on there. And then, yes, yeah, Alan Williamson, and we got Rook. And let's see, make sure I got everybody. But yeah, first thing I guess we'll talk about with Catatainment is shorts, right? Because his shorts do pretty well. And I know there was a thing with Allison Pro Jam. By the way, guys, I did a big shout out for Allison Pro Jam. I basically took everybody I'm subscribed to and I tagged the crap out of my out of the shout out on the community page. And yeah, so if you're not subscribed to Allison Pro Jam, my oldest friend on YouTube, please do that. Super cool guy. He's actually up in here in the chat. His name is Raph. But yeah, Adam from Catatainment is going to talk about shorts. What's up, Baron? And what's up, Heat Man? We got Catatainment talking about shorts, maybe doing thumbnails, and it's on you. What's up, Hannah? How's it going? And I'll just welcome people as they come in. I won't leave. We'll stay up on there together. So,
okay. So with shorts, I usually do pretty well with shorts. Most of my shorts average at least 2,000 views. It's a good way to get a lot of subscribers. It can be a little tricky because some of those subscribers, they're just not interested in that longer form. So to try to get them from shorts to your long views and just may not happen. They may just want to watch shorts, and that's okay. But it is a good way to get subscribers, especially if you might have, closer to those watch hours, but you need more of those subscribers. A good length for most shorts, because I've seen shorts that are like 2 seconds and I've seen shorts that are like a minute. Most shorts for me, for my cat channel, is like 10 to 15 seconds. That's as long as you want it. You want to be short, no pun intended, simple, sweet, to the point. Usually you do want to have some like text on your short too. And if you're talking, you want to use the captions, because a lot of people, maybe they have the volume down and they can't hear. So you want to have those captions on too. So if anybody obviously has any questions in the chat, just let me know. Or Bert, if you have a question about shorts yourself, then just, feel free to ask me a question too, as far as the shorts go. But
all right. Go ahead.
But pretty much, keeping them short, 10 to 15 seconds, trying to keep them fun, not to be too serious with them, because they're kind of, they're little snippets. It's kind of like TikTok in a way, because I got some of my influence from TikTok. I don't know, some people are on TikTok, probably some people aren't. I think we talked about TikTok in the chat before. TikTok is kind of a scary place, a little bit, but it's a good place for little short videos, because that's all they used to be at one point in time. We're just, 5-10 seconds, like Vines basically. But I did want to show people one thing as far as kind of having, let me get this on the screen properly, kind of like a custom thumbnail that you can make for your short. Because if you make a short on your PC, you can't, YouTube will choose it for you, right? You can't pick it. Unlike a long form video, you can make a custom thumbnail. But if you use YouTube, if you use a short on your PC, you can't do it. So you got to do it on your cell phone. And how that would work is, let me just go to, oh, and by the way, just make sure that everybody, and see if I can get this on the screen properly, that you have like these three things. Obviously you have your, where's my thing, right? You have YouTube Create, which is a new program that they've made, and you have the YouTube Studio. So what I would do, I would just say, let's go, I'll go to, let me get this up. I will go to YouTube. Okay, so I'll go here. Just want to make sure everybody can see it properly. Obviously, we have that little plus symbol. Hold on. Technical difficulties.
It's fine. We go through those all the time.
From there, because this might be new to some people, but some people probably already know how to do this. Then you have the option of hitting a short. Yeah, video, short, live, and post. Like you can post something to a community. So I would go to shorts. Actually, you know what? Skip that. I'm gonna go to video. So these are all the videos that I have like just recorded on my phone. Okay, so just various, obviously silly cat videos. Got quite a few of them. So let's say I just want to pick this one. Here, you're just gonna watch your short play, right? Try to just get on the camera. You're gonna watch your short play. Okay, everything looks good, right? You're good with that. You're satisfied with that. You're gonna hit the next button here. Now you have a few options on here. You have filters, you got timeline, you got voiceover, text. So you can do quite a few different things on here. And if you use sound on a short, you're not going to have that copyright issue, right? Because if you use it for something from YouTube Studio, you're not going to, because, you know, sound is a big copyright issue with YouTube. If you don't, you know, you get a copyright warning or a copyright strike potentially. But if you use it through your phone, it's not a problem. So what you want to do, let's say you're good with the video, you don't want to add anything. It's kind of hard to see on this screen. I'll probably have to make a video out this sometime. You hit that next button. Okay. So let me hit that. Now this screen is going to pop up, and maybe you don't like that as your thumbnail on your short. Maybe you want to change it. So you see that little pencil? There's a little pencil that's up on that screen. You're going to click it. And what you can do, it has all the frames right here, so you can just pick whatever frame you feel like might work best as a thumbnail. Like whatever is the most kind of engaging to the audience, something that'll really catch their eye. Maybe that might catch their eye, and maybe you have like a little text, say like boop or something. I don't know. It's whatever you want to do with it. But that's kind of how you can make a custom thumbnail with your short. Say like that, to me, that's a pretty good thumbnail for that video. And maybe I'll have like some text or something on it. And then there's the next, I would just hit that next, or done, I should say, done. And then that's now, try to get up a little bit. That is my thumbnail for my short. Because I noticed if you do it on your laptop, YouTube picks your thumbnail. And I don't like that. I like to pick my own thumbnails with both longs and shorts. So that's pretty much it, you know, as far as like just creating that custom thumbnail on your short. I think it can make a difference on your view count. Because if it's kind of boring looking or kind of just kind of blah looking, then maybe people aren't that interested in, and you know, they may not pick your video to watch. So
yeah, that's some good stuff. So if you're just popping in, hey, thank you guys. I was trying to welcome you guys as I'm seeing you in the chat. What Adam had covered of catattainment. So you want to keep your shorts 10 to 15 seconds. You want to have text as much as you can. Have fun, kind of like TikTok. Don't be too serious. And then he showed us how to make a custom thumbnail on the phone. And it does have that pencil mark where you can actually choose the frame. He did say the three things you need on your phone are YouTube, YouTube Create, and YouTube Studio, which I don't have Create, which I need to make sure I get YouTube Create. So that's some cool stuff that he had shared. And like you said, like shorts are. I mean, I guess they could do well if you just follow a certain pattern, right? Um, and me, whenever I do shorts, I'm just like, I'm on my way to work. I need to put a short out. Let me just, boom. And I just want to put it out there because I'm not really doing content. I'm singing this weekend, but I just want to put it out, see how it goes. And yeah, I think if I was able to choose, like, because I do a lot of laptop stuff, I think it would be better. Like, I should just do shorts on my phone if that's what it's going to offer me. Because we don't want to just have like, every single time. I was talking to Alice and Pro Jam earlier today, and we're like, you chose that one, YouTube. For that short, you picked that one. Out of all the things you could have you chose the transition when it was spinning. Why would you choose that? So yeah, it's probably best to do shorts on phone if you can. Hello, Machiko. How's it going? We got Catatainment in the house. He was just talking about making shorts. And yeah, he just said, keep it short, keep it fun. Don't be too serious. Try to use text. And then you could do a custom thumbnail if you're doing it on your phone, meaning you could pick the frame where you want, which is better. I should always remember that. And I shouldn't rush shorts. I should try. And you know what's cool, Adam, is I spend 6 to 8 hours watching content, right? I go out and I watch everybody's content, and I look and I take some notes of things of what I see. And I see, especially with the card guys, the one that do the rips, the ones that do well actually have, like, the lighting is great. The sound is not overbearing. It's not too high. It's not too low. And then it's, it's catchier. You know, it could be the difference between something like that and something like that. It could be something simple as far as that much lighting or that much sound. You know, it's like people are like me. I don't like high pitched things and stuff like, or, you know, like screechy noises, right? So everything you could possibly do, try to get those shorts out. And again, like, you get your shorts, and it's your job when you get those shorts to try to fish the people in and make that connection, right? But that's
Rudini,
that's the hard.
Oh, absolutely. Rudini, I'm just going to answer your question. You have, well, I have Android, but does it matter if you go create short or upload video? It doesn't. So if you upload a video, you already have that video on your phone. You would just then take those steps. And then if you're going to just, like, say, record something on your phone, right? And then you have a video on your phone, and then it's the same step, though. You're just going to go to YouTube Create, or not YouTube Create, just YouTube Studio. And from there, YouTube. Just go to YouTube, and then you can create it. So either way, I would prefer. I would actually, most of the time when I do my shorts, it's just off of my phone. I don't usually, like, record something and then put it on my laptop, because then I have to put it back on my phone anyways. Unless I want to do something like really fancy through, like, I use Filmora. That's what I do to edit my videos, and Filmora is pretty good, I think, for the most part. It's got a lot of, and there's actually there's Filmora 13 that came out recently, the beta version. You know, guys and ladies, everybody, if you want to, like, create really good videos, I would use Filmora. Personally, that's just me. But the thing with YouTube Create, though, is it has, like, a lot of new features on it. YouTube has stepped their game up, so you can do a lot of that editing now with YouTube Create. I don't think a lot of people know about that particular one. It's relatively new. I would recommend it, though.
Yeah, we'll make sure I make a thumbnail or a banner for it. But Angela said she has Android, and she's trying to figure out where the pencil, I guess the pencil part on Android. I'm not too familiar with Androids. But hey, what's up, John? Welcome. And then I saw this thing. Alan Williamson said, "You're not a cat."
I'm 70% cat.
Yeah, Adam may be 70% cat, Alan, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. You know, maybe we'll see what happens as we're talking. If he starts licking himself, then maybe he is correct on the 70, right? So yeah, okay. So I haven't noticed the edit pencil also. So we got two people talking about the edit pencils. I don't know if that's Android or not, but I do see the edit right as you're after the upload, right? When you're gonna do description and all that.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm on an Android. So let me do it again. Let me try to do this again. So I'm on an Android. I go to where's my I'll go to YouTube, right? So I'll go to YouTube.
All right, I'm gonna give you solo layout.
Okay. I might make it a little easier on the screen.
Oh, my fault. That's me. Well, I don't want to be solo on myself. Hey, I don't have an Android, guys, but sorry about that. Technical exit. Let me go give you the solo layout. Sorry about that. Here we go. That way we can all see what's going on.
So this is an Android. I'm assuming iPhone would be the same. I just don't have an iPhone. I just have an Android. I would find my glare, my YouTube right here. Click on that. I would then go to where my little plus is. Oh, sorry. Okay, now I go to my plus. So here, I would just go to something that I already have on my phone. It doesn't really matter what, so I'll just pick that one. I'll pick Tang doing his yoga exercises. Down there, down at the bottom, you see where it says next. This glare is not good, but right here, it'll go next. So I'll click. Oh, on that, okay. And this is the screen where you can put in some sound if you want to. You can write some text. So let me just write something real quickly. Usually it's good to do also like bright colors. So I'll just put that. It doesn't really matter. I'll just put that. That's text on the screen, right? And you can also, the neat thing about this text, if you only want it on part of the video and not like the whole video, you're going to go to timeline. And with this little bar, you can drag like it's only going to be in that part. So it's only going to be in the last like few seconds of the video. Okay, after that, there's a done button. I'm going to go here. Okay, up here, and it's kind of hard to see with the glare on this screen. I'm going to hit next. And at that point, I'm going to get to, once this loads, I'm sorry about the glare. Maybe I can turn this screen down just a little bit. There we go. So this is where you can upload. Now there's going to be a little pencil. It's right here. It's like right above the photo. And you can click that pencil. Once you click on that pencil, you can then drag, not even have to drag, you can just pick a frame, whatever frame you want to pick for your short. Once you're satisfied with that frame and you feel like, okay, that's the best frame for me, that probably is going to get the most attention, the most views, the most clicks, so forth. You're just going to hit that done button. And that's it. So on Android, once you get to the screen, there should be this little pencil that's right above the frame. And that's where you can change it on the Android phones. I don't know about iPhones though, but that's how you would do it. And then from there, you fill in these things and then you just upload your short. And that'd be it. So maybe I'll make a video of that sometime because I know the glare is not great with the phone and the screen and it's kind of small. I could probably do it better.
You know what? You can make a short of making a short. Make a short of the pencil, right? That'd be cool. But maybe later on, since no one is actually streaming this out to their platform, what we could do is we'll play Drop Your Shorts, right? And then we could have shorts dropped out. We'll watch it on here, and we can kind of see what you're talking about as far as the shorts and the things. We could play that. I wanted to play that last time, but we had 6 people on the panel. I was like, oh my god, I can't do anything. Like let's just connect. That's cool. But that's some cool stuff there. I know Steph of Binky's Bunny's Way. They said never really seen the pencil because like as me too, I forget that pencil is there, and I believe it's also on the iPhone. I believe it's there. So when I do a short, I do know that that pencil is there, and I'm just too like in a rush, like send it out, boom, tag it and stuff like that. So,
well, think about it when you're making your long form video. You want to try to have the best title and the best like thumbnail, right? So it's the same thing. I mean, this is the way I look at it. I just don't want to send out something just random, just some random shot, because I've done that before and I've noticed I get like what, four views, 12
Right.
views, you know. So you take just a little bit more time with it, and you use music also. I would definitely use music, either music or a voiceover. It depends on what you do, though, too. I can
Yeah,
only
I've
kind of
heard.
talk about I can only talk about cat stuff. I mean, cat stuff, people like sound and people like, like just little funny interactions that the cats might be having, just using that humor. It could be
Yeah.
something different though, depending on what your channel is, because it may not work, it may not work as well for you.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, Angela, try practicing with picking the right thumbnail. I know, like, yeah, now I gotta remind myself to click the little pencil, pick the segment that looks cool, not just something that's like, oh my god, his tongue was out. Let's pick that thing, right? So the thumbnails make a lot, and I do use Filmora for my long form, and when I get into it, it's like, yeah, I should treat it like it, the shorts especially, because yeah, I'd take 5-6 hours creating a long form video, because because I'm trying to incorporate sound and then timing and transitions, and Filmora to me, like, I get the whatever the cheapest version, which they bill me 20 some dollars every month, even though you pay that 70. But it's cool because I think what I was reading is there's like plugins and updates and 13, so I'm okay for 20 bucks. Another cool thing, I use Canva to make my thumbnails for the long um,
Hmm.
thing. I'm so good at Canva. As a teacher, they forced us into learning Canva because that's what we use. So I'm like, okay, I know how to do Canva. Let me use it. It's $12 a month for the full version, and it has you could background remove, and I think pretty soon you could background remove off a video, uh, which I'm pretty excited to see how that might work. But I did, like you were mentioning, the things that you want on your cell phone to create shorts, and I'm gonna only do shorts now on my cell phone. We need, of course, the YouTube thing there, Android or iPhone. You need YouTube Create, which I don't have, which I should get. I should actually do after we're done with this. So YouTube Create is probably what a lot of us don't have yet, and that's the big
Probably.
thing, right? VidIQ, I think about 3 weeks or a month ago, was really hyping up that piece, that it's gonna be a game changer in shorts. And there I am, like, okay, whatever, VidIQ. And I should have like listened, because like I do use VidIQ to just check extra analytics and just real time, like, okay, what's running right here, this is that's dead, let me just push this off to the side. So I mean, that is some cool stuff that they did say it could happen. And I think there's even pretty soon you could probably just even create AI things, um, AI within your shorts. You could just click buttons and stuff like that. Eventually, as they get better with the YouTube Create, um, which is free for now, right? But we'll
Yeah,
see what they do with it.
YouTube Create is free of charge right now. It obviously it might change, but right now it doesn't cost anything just to download it on your Android or your iPhone. Just your Play Store, and Android is your Play Store. I don't know what iPhone. I guess they have something iPhone store or something. I don't know what they have on iPhone.
Yeah, it's like the
Like
Apple
where you
App
get your
Store.
apps.
It should be free, I think. So like, yeah, Zach uses, and the free version of Canva is just as good. And then so Zach uses the free version of Canva, which is just as good, but there's just, you miss out on, like, I need, like, as a teacher, I need every single imaginable element that I could give to the kids. Because kids, right, like, it doesn't matter if they're high school, middle school, or whatever it is, you have to provide like a billion choices, and they're going to choose one. But if you only have 10, they were like, oh, this is boring. But if you say, look, there's 100 plus here in this category, it opens it up. And again, like, it opens up creativity if they have that ability to like really look through it and find something to piece together. So I do teach Canva to certain students that I'm using. And we have the kids have the free one. And if they're really serious, I go ahead and log in with my stuff and say, but check this out. And they're like, oh my God, why do you have that? I don't have this. I'm like, yeah, it's $12, but free Canva is awesome. And then I know Alan Williamson, he uses a free version of Filmora, which is also good. But then with I'm a kid. I'm a kid, and I want more. Like, what is this? Like, give me a million different types of transitions, and I'll make a video with all of them and just see how it looks. So yeah, there's I think altogether it's $32, 40 bucks for paid Canva and then Filmora. But again, I use Canva for school. I do a lot of the
for Filmora, I mean, I have like the paid version too, and there was like the initial, I think it was like $60 or something, and then after that, there's a monthly, like it's a $20 charge or $22 charge for like the plugins. And yeah,
yeah.
that's another thing I'd recommend. Absolutely. The
It
other thing
is.
I just want to say, oh, go ahead, Bert. Sorry.
No, go ahead, go ahead. About you're gonna just talk about probably what I'm gonna say.
Well, probably not. Maybe not. I just wanted to say one other thing about shorts is it's a lot like long form, just trying to spark curiosity also, right? Trying to, get something like with your title and then with your frame, something that's really gonna like pique the interest of a viewer that's like, okay, let me click this and let me kind of see what this is about. Because a lot of times it's just getting that click. That's the hard thing with shorts or with long form. At least for me, it can be the hard form. But just kind of getting that curiosity. That's what people click usually. Is like, I'm curious about this. Let me click this and okay, see what it's about.
Yeah, I mean, it's I'm super satisfied with Filmora, and I'm very satisfied with Canva. Um, but then I know there's a lot of AI stuff I'm seeing, and at Canva, if you use Canva, there is AI. You could turn text to words right now. So Canva is actually doing magic. It's called magic something, but I just haven't had the time to mess around with it yet, right? Um, because there's just too much to do like throughout the day. Like I was like this many hours of watching videos of Friends, about 6 to 8, and then there's this much hours of like organizing things, and then this much time for that. I really have like 5% of my day for searching out new things. Like now I have time. Let me go look. Okay, what is this button? Because I just have to find time, right? And when I'm at school, I do have time, but during breaks, and they're just like pieces. But those breaks are not uninterrupted breaks. They're like, Mr. One, can I come back and paint? Sure. Break's done. Go ahead, I'll watch you. Like so. At work, it's like I do have breaks, but they're interrupted, which is fine because that's why I'm there, right? But there's a lot of things you can use, and I'm gonna see if I can, like what Adam was saying, shorts 10 to 15 seconds. You want to put text, you want to make it fun. It's kind of like TikTok, but TikTok's scary. I don't like going on TikTok too much. And then you can choose, if you're using the phone, Android, iPhone, you can choose what thumbnail you want for the short, which I'm going to have to do from now on. And then you do need YouTube Create, and YouTube Shorts. So, and then, his shorts are pretty cool. Well, I'm just looking at the chat. Do we see any questions as we're going through? Yeah. And again, like have you gone through every single thing of the Filmora, like as far as transitions or anything like that?
There's way too much stuff. No, and knowing that 13 is out now, there is one cool feature that eventually, when I do upgrade to 13, you can type in, like, say, a story, and it's going to, with AI, it's going to produce everything that you typed. So music, text, visuals, like the whole thing, and that's kind of, to me, kind of scary, but it's kind of like a cool feature though too. All this Filmora and Canva talk, we should like get a sponsorship.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. Oh, and by the way, like I'm getting another pet fountain. I have dogs, but they're drinking from a cat water fountain, and they like it. I got it for free from that UHH pet, and they shipped out another one. I'm like, cool, man. I'll make another video. That's cool because I'm not really a singing channel. I don't even know what kind of channel I am. I'm like a connecting kind of channel. Like, Jay, let's go. Let's get these people together. So I don't think I have a niche. So I'm like, and I do have. They like it. Each one can have their own. All I got to do is make a video of them, unboxing and stuff. So like what do I have to show for YouTube? Awesome friends, which is number one. I don't really go out, so I enjoy talking with people, even if it's chatting or stuff like this. Because I don't like, I'm old, man. I'm 48. I turned 48 years old yesterday. and it's just I can't go out anymore and do that scene. So like this is, I guess, my my social life. Even though I'm around people all day, I'm not like I can't totally be me at school. You have to be that person, the super serious guy, and like, oh yeah, this is what we're doing here, and you can't like just really lay out, let it all hang out. um, so yeah, it's just this is my fun time. But I got 2 pet water fountains, one coming in the mail, and I Canva and Filmora sponsorships. That would be fantastic. It's $12, $32. If they, that's just $32, but it's something we use all the time, and here we are promoting it, right? It is a good thing. I'm trying to look at the chat. I'm at the same age, Bert. Yes, sir. So Zach is also agreeing. I guess I don't know. Hey, what age do you think it is that you decide, guys, in the chat, that you decide like, hey, you know what, going out and doing all that stuff, the bars and hanging out with friends? What age did that stop not being fun? What do you think, Adam?
Well, I mean, personally for me, because, and I don't want to get too sad here, but and not to like drop anybody down, but I kind of grew up with an alcoholic family. So as far as like bars and stuff like that, I pretty much always stayed away from. But kind of getting to a point where I just wanted to kind of be more at home, probably like mid-30s or so. I mean, I'm 43 myself.
Okay.
We still like to travel. Me and my wife, and we still like to go places. It's a little hard right now because all the cats we have. I mean, that's pretty much our life at the moment is all these 9 cats. Because we got some disability cats and some cats that have some special issues where we got to pretty much be at home most of the time. But I'd say like mid-30s for me or so.
I think around that same time for me, and you know, not bar. I just said bar because that's what people do. But like actually going out and like, hey guys, we're gonna go do this. We'll go hang out at my friend's house. And I was like, I kind of like being home, and I do love to travel though. Like as a teacher, like I get to travel Christmas break. I'm off like 20 days. I have 9 days off for Thanksgiving. And then for summer, I got the whole summer off and I drive all over the place like a crazy person and, you know, take videos and do fun stuff and just hang out. But for me, like I personally like to just be at home. Once I'm home, I kind of just don't want to go anywhere else but to just stay here. Um, I guess mid 30s, right? I guess it's one of those things. But
Bert, I did want to mention just like 2 other things with shorts real quickly. I feel like when the best time to actually post a shorts is usually at nighttime because most people are at home. And the thing with shorts are their lifespan can be like very narrow, like a day, and then they're done. I mean, I've had some shorts that lasted quite a while. I mean, my last short, I've had out for now 4 days, and it just passed, I think, like 7,500 views. So it's doing really well. And I've got like 20 subscribers off of it or something like that, I think. But it's usually best at nighttime, like past 6 o'clock or so, wherever you live, like, you know, wherever you live. That would be my recommendation, at least, or the weekends. I wouldn't say like earlier than noon because usually people are at work, and I mean they might be able to like look at their phone briefly, but I think you just have such a smaller audience. So at nighttime, I think would be the best time to post that short, or really almost any kind of video, unless you have such a huge following. It doesn't matter when you post it, you know, because then you're going to have like so many people watch it. It's not going to matter
right.
the time.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter if you're like in India or if or California or whatever, just your 6 probably, right?
Yeah, whatever your time is, because you're probably the bulk of your audience, you know, are going to be in your home country. Like
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
in analytics, like, oh, sorry, Bert, the bulk of my audience is in the U.S. I do have like a big India following for some reason. I don't know how or why. I mean, I like it because I like to be kind of across the world, but the bulk of my views come from America.
Same here. I got a 53.6 out of the United States, and I got the UK, you got Germany, India, Canada, and then yeah, it didn't you break it down to cities, but yeah, for sure, 6 o'clock anywhere within. If I dropped it at 6 Central, That's 4 o'clock California time and probably 8 Eastern. Yeah, that's probably a good window actually on my part. And same thing goes with anyone else, because California, it'd just be my 8, and I'm good. I'm home. I'm just chilling. I probably had dinner and it's good. So that's a good rule of thumb, unless um, yeah. And then you'll get caught up on like the other side of the world. It's actually like really early morning or like late night, and they're still up on the phone, like, you know. So that's probably a good idea with the 6 o'clock short. Because yeah, I've been dropping at 6 in the morning, just trying to get out of the way. But I think the next one I'll drop it at 6,
You
at 6 p.m.
And Bert, though, you can also, if you do it on your phone, you can schedule the upload. So you don't have to like do it right then and there. You can schedule it on your phone, and it's on that one screen. Let me just quickly get to that screen. Just give me like 2 seconds.
All right.
So this screen here, where it has like upload short, down where is it at? Where is it at? Where see where it says public?
Right.
Okay, so
Oh
right
yeah.
there, yeah. If you click that little arrow by public, let me click it. And then here you have like you can make it public, you can make it unlisted, you can make it private, and then you see where it says schedule. If I click that little down arrow, then I can schedule it like the next day. So if I wanted to make a short, like say tonight or early in the morning, but I didn't want to post it yet, then I can just schedule that for like the next day at a certain
All right.
time.
Let me show, because Angela did come up with a good thing about different time zones.
Mhm.
Let me just, since I could have the ability, let me show my analytics and what like, so yeah, if we want to hit a time zone, right? I'm gonna try to shoot for my biggest people, right? So if I'm sharing my screen here, I'm gonna go to audience, and it breaks it down to, where did I see that thing? Did I hit audience? Man, I was just looking at this thing. It's females, age. Where's the city at? Where am I? Am I missing this? I just had it open too while we were talking, because it does break it down to the city. Mine was California. Where's the city at? Am I missing something here? Because man, I was just on it.
It's in yeah, scroll down a little bit. Stop, go up just a smidge. It's like top geographics, I do believe.
Oh yeah, here we go. I was just on right here. Thank you, thank you. All right, so Angela was talking about different time zones here, right? So United States, I got 56% viewed. If I want to hit a short, so United States, we got 53.7. If I hit United States, uh, it looks like California, Texas, Florida, New York. Oh my goodness! So I'm gonna have to kind of choose, right, between stuff, because this is both sides, both ends of the United States. I guess, right? So like I could go 8 o'clock my time to hit the 6 California, or I could go what, 4 o'clock or so, or for my time to hit the other side, Florida. I don't know. And I guess
I would
it's what's
I
that?
would play around with it. I would just play around with different times and see what you get. You know, it just for me, 6 o'clock is usually my best time. That doesn't mean it's the best for everybody. You know, if you're interested in doing shorts and if you're interested in like just doing more of them, just kind of mess around with it. Mess around what works best for you. Just say maybe you do a few shorts at 1 o'clock, do a few shorts at 3 o'clock, do a few shorts maybe at midnight, because maybe that might hit a good country for you. I mean, if you're interested in doing those shorts that way, you just kind of got to experiment at what works best for you.
Yeah, and I guess you could also look deeper into the analytics. So in California, they actually have more engagement. They stay on to like 103. So I got a minute 3 here, and I got 49, and then it drops. So it's 12 seconds, right? So I might try to just shoot for California on my next one. Yeah, I'll put it out at 8 o'clock to hit that 6, and then see how that goes, and just like mess around on the different times, right?
Absolutely.
But
Um,
analytics
Alan,
are
I,
cool.
Alan, I see you have a question. Can you do too many shorts? In a way, yes. If you think about it, your subscribers, if they like your shorts, and if you're blasting them with like 4 or 5 videos, like 4 or 5 shorts in a day, they probably will kind of get tired of it a little bit. So my thing is, I usually do maybe one short a day, if even that. It just depends. Maybe one every 2 days, one every 3 days. It really depends. But I think you can do too many shorts because your viewers can just get tired of it and just not want to watch it. For me.
Well, yeah, I've seen it where I've followed lots of people, and couple like they'll have like uh 20 shorts in a day, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And it's like, and that's like that's a lot of shorts. And to me, like, that's, I don't know if it may be overkill, right? On 20, I at most I do 2. Sometimes I don't. I'll do every other day and just feel it out. Um, and again, I'm worried, like, what, like, you drop something and you get 10,000 subscribers, and like, oh my god, and with no engagement, that's scary, right? For me, I just don't want to like have 10,000 people that are not engaged, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's like gonna hurt analytics badly, right? Um, so I'm trying on the shorts. I'm not trying to sabotage. I'm actually trying my best to make the best shorts. But again, like, yeah, you wake up tomorrow and you have 100,000 subs off like a killer short. Um, Now you got to start like, okay, who are these people? Let's see if we can get them coming back and engage with me. I'm gonna have to talk to them a little bit, that kind of thing. So, um, but yeah. So what'd you say? 1 or 2 a day, maybe?
It probably depends on what you're doing, but on average, I would say like 1 or 2 a day would probably be a good start. And I probably am not going to be on for too much longer, Bert. My computer is I don't have it charged, so it's dying slowly, a slow death at the moment. And I think some of my cats are getting a little bit like, "Where are you?" So I got Yoda here, who's he's a cute
Oh,
little kitty cat.
hello,
Um,
Yoda.
so I just wanted to kind of end on just a short thing. If anybody wants like maybe more advice, if you're interested in doing more shorts or you really want to try to get more subscribers, if that's just something you're interested in and you're subscribed to me, then just hit me up. Just send me a message on it, and we can maybe just like do like a one-on-one, like through Google Meet or something. Just if you have more interest in it. But I think Yoda is gonna say goodbye to everybody. You can't have
Bye,
no bad
Yoda.
from a cat.
Adam, just real quick, because on your about page, is there a thing where you can click where they can actually get to your email and stuff like that? Or
I
I'm
have to
not
set an
sure.
email up. I
Yeah,
don't have
because
an
I
email
was,
on there yet. I've always been kind
yeah,
of little like, should I put an email on here? It's like I'm not so sure, but I'll probably get an email on there though, just for it's a good point. It's something good to have on there so people can contact you.
right. And then, you never know, like, you might get, what if Phil Mora is trying to get a hold of you right now? Or, I'm just saying, because like, if they're going to give me a pet water fountain and I do like singing and stuff, like, there's things out there that, of course, there's a lot of trolls and a lot of like people just out there that you could spot right away. They have
Sure.
the same type of message. It's like, okay, I don't want SEO. I'm good. I don't even know what that is. But, I'm working on it. Just give me a chance. But yeah, um, yeah, because I was gonna send you the link through the email and see it, and I'm like, oh man, how am I gonna get to him to see him? So um, so far so good. I mean, it's just an email. That's an extra. I actually use Yahoo for like all my friends because I'm like old school Yahoo, and I actually
Hmm.
had old school Hotmail. So that's still kind of like, it's whatever. I don't know what it is, Microsoft Office now. So I have like 3 emails, like personal, YouTube. So my YouTube is the Gmail. So
Okay.
it might be cool. But man, thank you for coming on and sharing that information with shorts. And of course, that's something the YouTube create is I'm going to take away from this right here. But yeah, Adam, thank you so much for the tips. And you're also pretty good with pet advice, right?
Uh, free plug. Yeah, I mean, having 30 years of cat experience, not necessarily much with dogs, but cat experience, working in like 3 different animal hospitals over the last off and on like 20 years. Yeah, if you ever have any action, I just posted a video on hairballs, a long form video on hairballs. Well, long form to me is like over a minute, so I'm trying to kind of stretch into having longer form videos, but I'm just working on it because I kind of have like the shorts brain. Shorts brain is like everything's got to be like 10 seconds. So I'm like, man, I got to make something like a minute, 2 minutes, 10 minutes, like but yeah, so if anybody has any cat issues, then feel free to just drop me. Again, it's probably best maybe just look at a video and then we can contact that way. I've done that with a few people already, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I do appreciate the time, Bert.
Hey, thank you, Adam, for coming on. We'll do this again anytime. Just let me know, comment on one of my comments or comment for me, and I'll reply back how we do, right? But yes, thank you for all the information and spending time with me and talking to our awesome friends here. You take care of Yoda.
It's one of the crazy ones. And thank you everybody else for just kind of listening to some of my ramblings a little bit. I kind of get off topic a little bit on occasion,
No,
but
that
I
was good, man.
appreciate it.
That's good. Thank you. Thank you.
Y'all take care.
All right. See you later. Yeah, so that was Adam of Catatainment. So yeah, he's talking about making shorts, and he was actually talking also about he does, like I said, he does have 30 years of experience in animal hospitals and things like that, which he could answer your questions. And I know like right now I have a lot of animal channels, cat channels. I have craft people on here. I have all types. I have Katie Shopping who goes out and shops and things like that. But yeah. Take a look at Catatainment's channel and look at some of the shorts and some of the thumbnails and stuff like that. So I think I'm going to probably mess around and shoot for the California people and drop my shorts. I'll drop my shorts at 8 o'clock, my short videos. But if anybody wants to come on and talk with me, let's see. But that was actually some pretty cool stuff, right? So let me go ahead and drop this StreamYard thing. If you guys want to come on and talk to me about whatever it is, you want to say something about anything, I'll leave this up here. See if you guys want to come on. And then let's see. So that was actually some cool information. I do love Filmora. What I wanted to talk about, unless someone's going to pop in, but you'll see that there. Let's see. So yeah, I created the playlist for the Modern Day Breakfast Club, and I basically took most of the long form videos that were like less than 10 minutes. But if you have only like 2 or 3, like I saw Regina, I think was on here. Maybe Regina's still on. Regina had 2 videos. So one was like 13 or 14, 15 minutes. I put that on there. And then it takes a while for me to create the playlist. So it's a work in progress. It's like a living document. So as people putting things in, I got to look for it. And eventually what I'll do is I'll try to order it where it's like, here's yours, here's the other person. And I'll try to go like 24 deep. Then I'll try my best to like, okay, and we'll go in the next order so that there's time and equal watch time and stuff like that. But then it's going to require me to do math. But the cool thing is there's 23 people up on that thing. And what I'm doing is I'm basically shouting people who are on that Modern Day Breakfast Club. So if you guys saw, what's up, Sean? If you saw on my community page, I basically tagged every single person I'm subscribed to, who I think is probably not subscribed to Raph of Alice Pro Jam. And I said, hey, this guy is pretty cool. It's one of my oldest friends on YouTube. His name is Raph of Alice Pro Jam, and check out his video. Yeah, so the Modern Day Breakfast Club people, I'll basically try to shout you out in my way on my community page, and I'll tag everybody who I'm subscribed with, and I'll basically pull one of your videos and say, hey, check this person out. Yeah, so that's I've been watching that. So as soon as I get to work, once I get to work, I set that up and I set the playlist, and I'll just make sure that it's running and not paused. So let's see if there's any. Monday Breakfast comes up over. Oh my goodness, there's 300 videos on the Modern Day Breakfast Club. And then what if it at 300? Just to let you know, and welcome Sean the Jedi Master. How's it going? Just to let you know, in order for me to watch 300 on my support channel, which I use my son's account, I did 97, I think, videos from 8 to about 3:45. And it was like not all the way out, right? So I actually removed the shorts. I just put like long forms. I tried my best to like, okay, this person has like 12 already, so let me just put other people's stuff. So there are people there that have 3 videos. There's people that I have 5 or 6. The vast majority is 5 or 6. And then, yeah, again, just throw your videos in there and I'll try to sort it as best as I could. Oh, wait a minute. Tranquil. So it's talking about nasty. I think I added the hashtag today. Okay, Tranquil, I will check it. Hey, I'm up to 266 from 221. Congratulations, Sean the Jedi Master. Yeah, so is anybody, before I do all the other stuff, because, I'll get off at 8, so I have an hour and 6 minutes. Is anybody close to 100 mark right now? Like I'm talking 10 away, maybe even 10 or 15 away from like 100, like 200, 300, 400, 500. I know Alan Williamson. Yeah, you can play it at twice the speed. I don't know does anybody know what happens when you watch a video at twice the speed? I do this for my instructional stuff for school. And then, well, I'm talking loud, so it's better. Now I can hear what I'm probably screaming right now because I have the beats on. Does anybody know what happens when you watch a video at 1.5 speed or 2 times speed? Does that screw with analytics? Or because I always do that for my videos for school, because I have to watch like these podcasts about certain things. But I can send some idiots your way if you feel left out, John. Oh my goodness. Let me see. I want to catch the chat right here. So, hey, what's up, John? How's it going? Johnny Small Prepper in the house. I know he had a live right as I was about to go on. I don't know how it counts as watch hours. I don't know either if you sped up stuff. We have 22 people up in the chat, guys. So, oh, you know what? I got to give people moderator buttons. What was I thinking? I got to actually check and make sure people have blue wrenches. The spanner wrench, okay? So, yeah, I have that Modern Day Breakfast Club. There's 300 some videos. I might have to make 2 or 3 playlists out of that. So I will do my best to try to make playlists out of them, and I basically put it up on my community page. So I'm going to shout everybody that I see on the Modern Day Breakfast Club. So I already did Casino Comics. Then I did Allison Pro Jam today, and then tomorrow I'll choose someone else. And yes, and then I'll make my way to the 23 or 24 or 25. So I know on here I'm seeing Houdini's on there, Catatainment's on there. Let's see, Allison Pro Jam's on there, Alan Williamson. Yeah, this is free to come on and stuff. Put it on there, and I guess it throws the videos in some kind of order, and I'm doing my best to make a playlist out of it. And we'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's a big long playlist of I could only get to 97. Like that's like from 8 to 3:45. So let's see if I need to add anybody with wrenches here. It looks like everybody's got the blue wrenches. Awesome. Okay, so what I've been doing is this. Talking about nasty comments, I have not had one yet, but I do have my inappropriate comments blocked. What's up, hobbyist? How's it going? Yeah, everybody has a blue wrench here. So, like I said, I've been watching the playlist on my support channel, and that's the hashtag Modern Day Breakfast Club, and it just throws your videos in categories. And every day I got to check it to see if there's new things. I'm probably gonna have to make 1 or 2 or 3 playlists out of it because it's pretty lengthy, and basically work 1 playlist today, 1 tomorrow, 1 the next, because I do have the time to watch that, and it's basically watching the content of the people in there, and I'm shouting people out every day on that. And let's see. Earlier, if you just joined us, we had Catatainment on talking with me. Thanks, Adam, for coming on, talking about how to, do a custom thumbnail on a short, which is basically from the phone. This little pencil edit button. Yeah, so far I have not seen really negative stuff. But again, it's almost like, the people that I surround myself with is cool because like I don't really put anything out there that's like too off the wall. So I did see 2, but that's when I clicked on the held for review and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm not gonna click and see what's on here on the held for review. There's 2, but I don't click that anymore. 100 subs left for me. So let's see. What's up, Brenda? How's it going? Got 22 people up in the chat, and then so yeah, the Modern Day Breakfast Club. I would probably have to make 2 playlists, and I'll try to. I watch as much as I can, so I know I need to get from 97 up to whatever it is, because Rodini said there's like 300 videos on there, and it's a cool way to be part of a club and stuff like that. Let's see. Is there a way we can tell which comments are for less than 30 seconds? A lot of people do that. I don't know. Do you guys know? Oh wait, less than 30 seconds, because it's not going to really count as like a view, which is weird. Let's see. Does anybody know this question here? So Regina's asking, is there a way you can tell which comments are for less than 30 seconds? A lot of people do that. Like, I don't think there is a way. Although, oh yeah. So not too sure there, Regina, on that one, but I'll leave it up there for us to like ponder on it. So yeah, there's another, don't delete negative comment yet. Yeah, so I'm not sure either. I'm actually trying to think if you guys can think of that one. But let me talk about likes though. Guys, I tried to be personal, right? But like within my message that I sent you, every single time in my message, what I'm doing is I'll put I am like number 26 or whatever like I am, right? And the reason why I'm doing that is because it's almost like I'm putting it out. Maybe someone said, oh, make sure I hit that like button and things like that. Since I've been doing that, I am like number something something. Don't write the number and don't use a hashtag as a number sign because you're going to get blocked. I got comment blocked when I did that because I think YouTube thought I was dropping links. So I don't do that anymore. I actually write the whole number out with words. And I say I'm like so-and-so. Since I've been doing that, I've noticed like the likes have been going up, right? So I don't know. It's just almost one of those things, like a reminder on my end to hit that like, and it's a reminder on when you come to visit me to hit the like. So I just try to either add it towards the end, or sometimes I'll add it towards the beginning. And it's just one of those things. It's a reminder for myself and a reminder for like the community, right? Like, hey, just make sure you hit the like button for your friends. Hey, National Parks Princess, how's it going? Yeah, National Parks Princess. There's a lot of videos on the Modern Day Breakfast Club playlist. I've been trying my best to watch the list. There's many videos. I might have to make 3 playlists and just drop that in the community and make it like like a living document, right? But it's kind of hard to keep track of, right? Because it doesn't order it in any specific way. Like there could, like, out of the 300, like the new ones could be like sprinkled here on the bottom. Sometimes it just ends up over there because it's sorted on when. What's up, God is great. How's it going? It sorts on when the video was like published, right? I could sort it that way, I think, but it's weird. I can't really sort the hashtag area. It's just there. It's either shorts or it's either videos. So, whoa! But I see something about endless supply of 20,000. Yes, Martha. Like think, yeah. So if you use different things, like if you email, there's words that YouTube doesn't like. What's up, Bong? It doesn't like hashtags. It doesn't like the word email. Sometimes it doesn't like the words YouTube if you say it a lot. Because I've been in YouTube comment jail 3 times. I know for one, I was doing the hashtag to say I'm like number something, and I'd actually put the number. That's the first time the most recent time. The first time I got comment jail, I was talking to friends within a comment, right? So it was like I'll see Allison Pro Jam, and then I'll see Fong commenting on his video, and I'll say, "Hey, what's up, Fong?" And I'll start talking to Fong, and I'll start talking to people, and it's like, "Oh no, we don't like that. We gotta protect the community. You can't do that." So I've got comment blocked on that, so I don't do that no more unless I could really have to. I'll do just this one time. Let me. Oh yes, I'm good. So there's ways. There's certain things that you don't want to put because they'll think maybe you're like trolling or whatever, fishing, or I'm not sure. So I'm careful now and crossing fingers. So far, so good. And I don't know. I comment a lot. Like I got like right here. I got like a permanent like bruise right here because I spend 6 to 8 hours like commenting and doing stuff, replying and stuff like that. So yeah. So don't do giveaways on YouTube. It looked as bribery. Raf. Okay. So yes, God is great is a fantastic person. Lots of energy. Yeah. So just be careful on the comments that you put because sometimes YouTube is going to be like, hey, don't do that. So I try my best to do things on that, but I am getting quite busy as things are progressing. Yeah, comment master. Like my goal is to try to visit everybody for the time that I actually got, and then after of course after the live stream I have to hit the tail end. And what's cool is the way the community posts. It's like I kind of know when people are gonna put their stuff out, right? So it's like I can expect when to see certain people's stuff, right? Like for instance, lives, right? Catatainment likes to do is at 6 o'clock this time, so I can expect lives like around this time. What's cool is Saturdays I can catch up because not many people push things out too much on a Saturday. Yeah, there's a lot of giveaways that I've seen. I did one giveaway. I gave away a little microphone, but it's like, man, I can't like keep track of this. Do I make it this and do I make it that? I'm like, you know what? Maybe I could the best I could do is try to like give time and stuff like that, and try to get people connected and things, do shout outs and stuff like that. So we'll see how it goes on that. Hearts and smiley faces. I wish they could just give the things better emojis and stuff like that. But yeah, I would think hopefully YouTube fixes the fonts and stuff, allows us more things. Let's see. What did I want to? I was gonna show something. Let's see. I'd like to do it. All right, let me see if anybody wants to join me. Let me put this right here. I do have that. I'm checking all this stuff. Everybody does have a blue wrench. But yeah, if you want to join me, that's the StreamYard thing. You pop on. It works best with headphones, but if you didn't have headphones, maybe I won't talk as much. But yeah, we talked about making shorts. Oh, guys, check to make sure you're not unsubbed to your friends, right? I don't know. There's a couple times where I'm like, hey, how come this person's not here? Does YouTube unsub someone you've had for a while? Yes, I've seen that happen. Does YouTube block you from a person? Yes, I've seen that happen. Martha Makes Art and I were blocked for, I don't know, 3 weeks or a month. It's like I couldn't comment on her stuff and she couldn't like comment on my stuff. It's what vice versa, right? It was like I had to go and like comment on one of my support channels. Hey, by the way, this is Bert. I'm watching your stuff. I don't know why it won't let me comment. And I think she had the same problem. And I never clicked anything to like do any of that. Notifications are being, it was a long time. It was like, and when we finally were able to comment, it's like, welcome back. Hey, Martha, we're back. Yes. And it just felt like I felt robbed, right? It's like, what is happening? I wouldn't like do this. And I'm like, I went and was like looking at buttons, like there's no button there to block this. Why would I even go to the process of like, it's a multi-step process to make it happen. It's like, I don't know. So you just make sure, check if you got unsubbed to a friend that you you've been following, because it does happen. Yeah, comments do help the algorithm, and sometimes like there's times I do short comments on shorts. Hold on, guys. Rocky is upset. So I usually do short comments on shorts, and when I get very far behind, I kind of like sacrifice shorts. Like if I have, I usually, if I can't do the 6 hours to 8 hours, I'm like, oh my gosh, I got a lot of stuff. I'll sacrifice the short views. I won't watch shorts. I'll watch long, and then I'll make sure. And if I seriously can't do anything, and I'm like so far behind, and I'm very busy, I'll make a community announcement saying, guys, I'm super busy. I'm gonna get caught up. Don't worry about it. A couple days up, I could do this. So yeah, the dogs are. Someone's eating outside. I can hear the microwave. I honestly holding my phone. I blocked some. Oh my gosh! So Angela accidentally blocked someone by falling asleep with the phone. Maybe I might have. That's why I don't like messing with the phone when I'm looking at YouTube. And you know what's crazy? My phone. I'm not gonna say. I have a cell phone company, and what's crazy is where I live. It's it's horrible. Like in my house, I have to actually use the Wi-Fi in my house to get reception. I'm not gonna say company's name, this and that, but I would be commenting back, and then when I go check, it's gone. I'm like, what is going on? So I don't really like doing too much on my phone. Maybe I'll just make shorts with it, right? So check and make sure you're not unsubbed to friends. You know what? Maybe Martha, maybe I or you or I don't know. Still new in the YouTube game. February's when I came in, right? Maybe I was clicking something on the phone and like it did something. I don't know. Oh, notifications are weird. You know, you get those little blue comments. Very weird. Because I'm like, I know Miss J was on here and I missed like a week of her stuff because I didn't see the blue. And I click, I was like, oh my gosh, I missed 2 videos. So like just check, because you know YouTube's notifications are weird. And I'm talking to you long form. It's been very, very weird. Most things are rumors on YouTube. I just say anything else. All right. They couldn't kill us with the word. So either way, we have to subscribe to follow rumors. Okay. So yeah, I think I've used that word sub stuff. I've not gotten comment blocked on that one, but there's some things that I know I got comment blocked on hashtagging and a bunch of stuff. And let's see, what I was gonna show is this. So the notifications for YouTube are kind of weird. And then I've been subscribing to people as I go, and I try to keep like track of stuff. Let me show you how I order it. So far, it's so good, and I'll do it with my friend Raf, right? So because I've done this already. So let me show you something cool. And you know how like I just don't like how it's not alphabetized, where you can actually see notification and it's all there. Let me show you how I'm gonna order my thing. So what I do to look for notifications, I go here, right? And it shows me the people. This is the most recent people that I subscribe to. And then the new people are thrown up to the top. Actually, anyone on a live shows up first. But say, for instance, the guy, Allison Pro Jam, Raf, if I want him at the top, all I'm going to do, okay, just make sure you pay attention. Like, don't forget to click the button again. All I'm going to do is I'm going to unsubscribe from Raf, because I've done this already, and so far it didn't end the world. And I'm going to subscribe right back and hit all. And what that does is it throws them at the top. So I've been doing this. I've been kind of keeping the people that are like really engaged and we're like really have a great connection. I throw them kind of to the top. And as you subscribe to new people, you kind of have to push them back up there. So far, I don't think that has caused the problem. But there is a way to check, like to move them, which is weird. I wish there was a button that can alphabetize this or put it whatever, but it just goes to your most recent person that you subscribe to. And I do this every 3 to 5 days. So if you get notifications that Birds Beats is now subscribed to, I was. It's just I'm actually moving you back up to the top from the new. And then see all these blue notifications? Yeah, you can trust it, but then sometimes you may hit something and like Regina, no notification, cool. It's good to go. So like just double check sometimes. Don't rely too much on these little blue dots. And if you want to move someone up to the top and organize it, all you really got to do is let's see. All you got to do, click it, unsubscribe, subscribe right back. Make sure you hit that notification button, and they end up on top. So that's what I do. Is because my OCD, I have to have it in some certain sort of way. So you could organize your subs in that way, and so far it seems like it's okay. I don't know. And it's just me. It's just my way to organize my day and hit the people that I need to hit at that particular time. So yeah, you could organize your subs. It's just unsub and sub right back. So yeah, let's see. And then, ooh, did someone just come in? Let me just make sure I didn't miss anybody. I can close that. Oh yeah, let's do this. Unsub before is adjusted. Yeah. So if you're doing that and you're organizing, just make sure you subscribe right back. But it's just my brain. It just needs to see certain things in a way. And if I'm so used to being able to Control A, highlight everything, and then click and order it A through Z. Let's do that. Where everything is like just all I just need order in order to be organized, right? So you could do that. Let's see what else I was going to talk about. Ooh, I don't know how well this is going to go, but check this out. I randomly sent stuff on Instagram falling asleep to. Oh my gosh, Alan! At least you didn't order a bunch of stuff on Amazon by accident. Which I gotta be careful because I have a school Amazon account where I order stuff for my school and there's a lot of stuff, and I got it. And it's through my Amazon, but then I created a wish list, and then I check it through mine and I throw it in that wish list. Man, I'd be crazy if I accidentally forgot to stick it in and just hit order from the cart, and my wife's like, what is this $800 you're spending? So yeah, that would be crazy. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, there is the filtering options. I mean, it's horrible, but I filter it. If I find a way to filter or organize things, I try to figure it out. So basically, if you want someone up to the top on your notifications page, and notifications are jacked up, so don't rely on the little blue dot. You basically just unsub real quick, subscribe right back, hit that notification, they'll go straight up to the top. And if you do that, then as you go through the YouTube journey and you connect with people, you're gonna have to throw the people back up again as they start falling down. And it's just one of those things that I do in order to keep organized, because I have to keep organized based off whatever I'm trying to do. But here's something I'm doing. I don't even know how it's going to work out. Renee of Rascal and Lucy, she did a live stream with songs and stuff. I did this and oh my gosh, it's taking forever. It's like a Halloween thing. So basically I use Filmora, right? So I used Filmora, and what I did was I took all the Halloween videos in 4K or whatever it is. I took all of that and I threw them all, and I used transitions and I edited it a little bit, and I made it 5 hours long, right? And so I put this Halloween music, whatever Filmora is gonna do, and I threw videos, and it's 20 some whatever on, and I basically copy and looped it to make it 5. And it took, I want to say it took 4 hours for the computer to process it, render it down to a form I could put on YouTube, and it took 11. It's taking 11 hours for it to be processed through the YouTube. And this is the 5 hour. 5 hours worth of Halloween songs or whatever, and video clips. I guess the fact that they're 4K or they're very high quality, it's taking forever. And yeah, I'm actually plugged into the Ethernet, so it should be the fastest internet that I can go. But yeah, It's taking forever. Sometime tomorrow morning, I'm gonna upload this, and it may do well. Hey, thanks for coming, Rodini. Thank you all for coming. Hey, Danielle, how's it going? Danielle Davis in the house, and Rodini heading off to work. All right, Rodini. Yeah. So this thing is taking it. It started and it was 11 hours right here, and it's all it is. It's basically like Halloween music and higher quality videos, and I just transitioned it, and I just all I did was use Filmora. And what's gonna really make me sad is once it's done, if I can hit this and it says copyright with the red, I'm not gonna be able to load it, but it shouldn't because I'm getting it from Filmora. And then I know Adam of Catatainment said, you know, if you're gonna use your phone, right? YouTube, Create YouTube Studio. If you do a short and you use any of the music that they provide to you on the short, it should be good. And there's lots of different music, and you could choose your thumbnail. But yeah, I'm gonna see how this goes. Just putting it out there. It's 5 hours long, but I did early in my YouTube journey. I made this like rain short with really nothing but just like water dripping, and I think that thing got me like 40, 50 hours. And I thought at the time I was like, wow, that's a lot of hours. So I don't know, just trying something out. But it does take a long time for these videos to process. So I still got 5 hours left on that thing right there. But I'm just trying little different things. But speaking of shorts and stuff, awesome. Yeah, guys. And if you haven't subscribed to Allison Pearl Jam, I did a shout out. One of my oldest friends, if probably not, he may be my oldest friend. I'm not even too sure. Allison Pearl Jam. I did a community shout out and I tagged every single person I'm subscribed to. If you're not subscribed to Allison Pearl Jam, please subscribe to Raph. He's super awesome. And if you're on the Modern Day Breakfast Club thing, what I'm doing is I'm going to shout out someone from the Modern Day Breakfast Club every single day until I'm done, because there's 23. I need like 20 more. And again, as it grows, I'll do shout outs. I'll grab your video, basically tag every single person that I am subscribed to, and then that I know that you're not subscribed to, and do a little shout out. So that's cool. I'm trying my best. To keep up. But it's been pretty cool. But let's see, what did I want to show? So I'm watching that. I did that Halloween thing. I did a 5 hour thing. It's taking forever to load. It's like 11 hours starting. Now it's like 4 more hours. We'll see if it gets done. Yes, Allison Pro Jam is the best. Super cool dude. He's from California because he knows how to party. California knows how to party. Oh yeah, guys, make sure you try your best. If you haven't swapped the watch time, swap some watch time with people. It's okay. So watch hour is the most important, right? So I do swap with people, and I have I'm basically watching the YouTube the playlist I made of the Modern Day Breakfast Club. So that right there has multiple people that I'm just running, and I run it at work. After this, I very quietly, and when I have a chance, I'll hit a thumb. So I am running that for the people in there. But if you don't have someone that you're swapping watch time with, you might want to find someone, because it helps. Thank you, Angela, for coming. By the way, Angela was the first person in the chat. Enjoy your night, Angela, and thank you for being first and being awesome. And yeah, I'm gonna be back on here on Sunday. But thank you for coming, Angela. Yeah, if you haven't seen Angela's Critters, pretty awesome channel. I like it when she talks about historical stuff, talks about like cooking and stuff, but then there's some historical pieces there. She'll talk about places she goes and say, by the way, in the history of this and that. I'm a history teacher, so I do kind of like that piece. Thank you, Angela, for coming. Yeah, guys, and if you have not checked out her channel, please do. You'll learn about history, about cooking, all kinds of stuff. Let's see. Man, I wish I had you know what'd be cool on this chat bar, if it showed me your subscriber count, because I kind of want to see if there's anyone here that is just very short away. You know, like, I mean, I'm talking like 10 away from like something cool, like 100, or 10 away from 500, or 10 or 15 away from 1,000. Like, is anybody that close right now? Because I know, wait, Alan was close. I think Alan was 4 away. Hey, thank you for coming, Johnny Small Prepper. Thank you so much. And Catatainment is back. Let's see. Let me check. Let's see. Because I saw Alan. I think Alan was 4 away from getting to 600, I believe. Alan Williamson. Oh my goodness. Alphabetically. There you are. 7:55. Allison Pearl Jam at 7:55. Yeah. 7:55. Hank Aaron. Okay, 6:05. Okay, so Alan, congratulations. You were at 6:05. Let's say 596. But it should be higher because it. Well, and sometimes YouTube, like what it does, it holds back. You know, when you get close to 100 mark, YouTube screws with you. Like when I was trying to get to 7, 8, before you get to it, it's like it's just like 98, 97, 96. It's like, you know what? It's going to be okay. Yeah, Alan, probably within the next 2 days, it should filter back out and it'd be 6:05, 6:10, 6:10, whatever it is, right? So don't worry too much about that. But yeah, right now it says you're at 596. So guys, if you're not subscribed or connected, we'll call it connected to, because you know, you guys are gonna actually talk to each other and stuff like that, right? So if you're not connected to Alan Williamson, check him out. Super cool commentary. Allison Pro Jam hit 755. That's a cool milestone. But like I said in my community thing, he should be at 1,000. He's got a super solid channel, super awesome cats, Allison Pro Jam, and he's a super awesome person, just like I said in my community thing. So yeah, it'll be there, Alan. And then let's see, 5 away from 440. And another cool person of mine is Martha Makes Art. This is the person for a couple of months we were blocked, and we would always talk to each other, right? And it's like, man, YouTube, why are you doing this? So she's 5 away from 440. That's Martha Makes Art. It's popular on Google Maps. I'm 3 from 1197. Huh. So, yeah, guys, Catatainment is 6 away from, man, Adam, why are you trying to make me do math at night? I don't like math. He's 6 away from, so Martha is 5 away from 440. And yeah, making me do, where's the formula? So A over this is 6 and 3. So yeah, so Adam of Catatainment, who was on here talking with me, is six away from 1,200, which is, you know, I like 100 increments, right? Like, cool. So yeah, he came in and he was talking with me on here. Cat math. Yeah, I could do that kind of math, but when you start throwing letters in, man, I'm not good with that. 4 more from Martha. Oh, right. So yes, Martha makes art, and she does make art. It's pretty cool stuff. And then Catatainment 1,200, 3 from, man. Okay, I'm still, that thing keeps catching my eye. I'm 3 from 1197, and then yeah, Alan Williamson has a cool drone, and then yeah, Jan, you will like Alan Williamson's commentary. Super cool. Reminds of me when I'm trying to like clean. He did like one where he was cleaning the house and stuff. There's toys all over the place. It reminds me of when my kids were younger. They want to just play with every single toy, or they're looking for one thing and they get take everything out and put it on the ground. And it's like I go and walk in. I'm like, what is going on in here? Hey, what's up, 60 Plus Adventures? Let me give you a moderator thing. Yeah, so we were just talking about people hitting milestones and stuff like that. Earlier, I had Catatainment Adam talking about making thumbnails, having the ability to choose your own thumbnail for YouTube Shorts, which you have to kind of do on your phone, whether it be Android or iPhone. Oh, there you go. And then if you don't have YouTube Create, make sure you get that because it's going to allow you to do certain things. So certain cool things, which I don't have, right? I got to make sure I put YouTube Create on my phone. So yes, 60 plus. This is a new person here, 60 plus adventures. Let me just make sure I am connected with you here. Okay, cool. So 60 plus adventures is sitting in at 48 subscribers. Welcome 60 plus adventures to the awesome community that we have going on here. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm subscribed to you, but what I do is I watch 2 shorts and I make a comment in both shorts, right? I watch 2 shorts just to make sure it sticks. And what I also do is I have to write down just to make sure that YouTube just like doesn't make that connection. So 60 plus adventures. Yeah, usually I don't get to see new people on here because everybody that's able to talk is subscribed to me. And that's my thing. It's a way to keep out people that are gonna come and say crazy stuff and make crazy comments, right? I kind of want this place to be a place where we can talk and like learn some stuff from each other, connect with each other, bringing friends on top of friends and stuff like that. That's what we're here. So 60 plus. I'm gonna go ahead and watch a couple of your shorts. The boxer tired of being cooped up. Oh, not bad. You got 3.1K views on that one. 72 likes. But yeah, thank you for coming. I don't get the watch X and commenting. Huh? Watch X. Also cool. I see National Park Princess here. I've always wanted a boxer. That's a cute dog right there. I'm so worried about typing in numbers, actual numbers. Nice to meet you. And then I'll come back and do a good comment. Like number 17. We'll keep this up. Oh yeah. So Radini or Ray, that like I do I watch 2 shorts all the way throughout and I make a comment on both shorts. And so far so good. It holds the sub, holds the connection. Whereas you quickly like you go, bah, 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 I'll get with you real quick, and you'll do like 10 seconds on a short and you make a quick comment, hello, how's it going? And you leave, like YouTube like doesn't really think you're it, and it breaks the connection. So I do 2 shorts and I comment on both shorts after watching the full short. And really like depending on the most it will take me is 2 minutes. And I'm actually doing it right now on the live on my extended screen. So right now I'm watching his chicken wing rating. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like the packaging. Trillion subs end of next year. Please don't expect to relate. Could you imagine, John, have a trillion? Like you're gonna just be like the whole day, like. I think max that 100 is max. So there's I have a lot of people that like they come in and say, awesome, good job, and I'm like, thank you. Then when I go to their stuff, because I don't know what they're saying, and sometimes I have to drop it into translate. I'm like, good job, like number 14, and we're cool like that. Like I have like maybe 100 people like that. We're cool to just drop a quick comment to each other and a quick like. But then there's cool people too, cool people that I actually sit there and I watch and I listen. I'm like, hey man, nice windows. That's pretty cool how they finished that. Now your cats have nice windows that protect from the cold and stuff. So like I think realistically you could probably do 80 to 100. I mean, after that it's like it's going to be hard. Imagine one of us goes viral on this live stream, we flooded because that person's in it. Could you imagine? Like, I mean, I like how it's moving, not like going. When it moves quick, like I miss comments. And last night, or if you guys were on the live stream Tuesday, I apologize. Like what happened? I can't watch the stream as I watch now because like I'm basically trying to make sure the other people that are like hosting and streaming out. I'm trying to make sure that people are like going and jumping and connecting with those other groups, right? And I'm just basically doing that the whole time. I'm trying to look at comments, right? Like, and I'll try to this so that the person whoever's talking can say it. So I kind of go quiet, and I'm basically just doing my thing, trying to run this live stream, which I like. This cool. This pretty chill. Yeah, need a chat monitor. Yeah, there was a chat bot, stuff like that. But that would be cool. So far, so good. Well, you know what's crazy though, guys? I don't have my mouse. I left my mouse at school, so I hate not having a mouse. So I'm like having to like use my hands as a mouse, and I don't like that. But serves me right for rushing out, rushing out of school to because I was actually hungry. I don't eat. I don't eat lunch. So I basically eat dinner. I have coffee in the morning, black, and then I go to school. I work and I drink water and or diet soda here and there, and then I eat. I cook when I get home. Then I eat, and then I snack, and then I snack, and then I go to sleep. So I kind of do like one meal a day plus keto as much as I possibly can. So um, it it helps out, and I'm kind of used to used to being on a rush and stuff. And yeah, I haven't eaten out since September, guys. Like even yesterday, my birthday, what do you want to eat? Right? They're like, what do you want to eat for your birthday? I'm like, nah, I don't want to eat out. I've been so good for the whole September. I've not eaten out. I've cooked. Although, I don't want to cook. So yesterday for my birthday, all I asked for was not to cook. I just want to eat. So my daughter cooked for me. She made me shrimp fettuccine and some garlic bread, which is perfect. Like my family on birthdays, we have to eat noodles for long life. I don't know if that's my family thing or whatever it is, but we had noodles and I was happy about it. Oh my gosh, I've been stuck. So 60 plus, I've been watching it short as I was talking, but let me make this comment. I think YouTube's going to be okay now with me. Chicken wings. I do love chicken wings. I'm just going to say chicken wings are fantastic. Hello, how's it going, Harry? Harry Humstone. All right, let me see. Okay, so I did connect with 60 plus. And Harry, let me give you a wrench, right? So welcome to the awesome community of friends we got going on here. Let's see. Hey, thank you, Janet, for the happy birthday wishes. So what's crazy is I like doing I'm in charge of birthdays. I'm in charge of career day, and we're bringing these people to come to our school. I like doing shout outs of people and stuff and students and my faculty, my fellow teachers, but I hate it when it's to me. I don't like it when I'm there and someone's singing happy birthday. I get embarrassed. So of course I'm there and they're like, Mr. Juan, we need you in the lunchroom. I'm like, oh my God, here we go. Happy birthday. Right? Like, oh my gosh. It was I love doing shout outs. I love doing birthdays. I will sing to the top of my lungs. If your birthday, I'm going to sing as loud as I possibly can. It makes me happy. But I get so embarrassed when someone is singing happy birthday to me. So thank you for the birthday wishes, Janet, and everyone else who has wished me happy birthday. So I'm 48 years old. Yesterday was my birthday. But let me see if I can play this clip. I'm at school. So they called me and said, Mr. Juan, you're needed at the lunchroom. I'm not going to show you because I might have a clip of the kids. So that I videotaped it because I'm like, you know what? I'm going to videotape myself. And it was cool. And guys, I work at like a place where these students are expelled from school. Some of them are actually coming from like a jail setting, and they're cool. They're just cool kids, it was fun. Yeah, I don't, Janet, me too, and probably a lot of you within this chat, because you know what, like most of you guys on here, like Adam and David And like people that I've spoken to and stuff like that, John, Allison Pearl Jam, who's probably gonna have dinner pretty soon. I feel, and Alan, right? Like I feel like you're like me. You don't want the spotlight on you, but you would like to showcase people. You're okay to put yourself out there to showcase someone. It's not gonna embarrass you at all. But once that spotlight comes back on you, you're like, ooh, no, 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 please, I'm good. Like I'm good. That's just me. I I don't like that. I get embarrassed, but I get not. I'm not at all embarrassed to like sing really loudly if it's your birthday. It's just one of those things. Like, but yeah, I know the kids were gonna do it, so I videotaped it. And then my family always sings "Happy Birthday" to me, blow out the stuff. Thank you, David. You're probably like me, where I always tell my mom when I was growing up, like, please don't let them sing "Happy Birthday" to me at the party at the restaurant. Let's no, please do not. I'm gonna walk home if you do it. And I think there was one time I probably did, right? And I just like walked out because I just get embarrassed about those things. But yes, 48 years old, um, feels the same. But it was nice. I had a nice birthday. My daughter went out and got me a bunch of YouTube stuff. She got me this. I think it's this hat. I think it's a Spider-Man hat. She got me this. She got me another hat. Got me a couple of like inflatable things that go in the back right here. She got me another picture, which I'm probably gonna put maybe over there in that dead space right there. It says dead right there. And so she got me like this Van Gogh with dogs that I'm gonna put like right there. So it's all YouTube stuff. Uh, yes, I'm pretty much an introvert too. Chicken Chu. And that's what's cool about YouTube is, here I am talking, right? I've been talking for 1 hour, 36 minutes. It's different but at first the first 10 live streams was kind of weird, but now it's fine. I'm just talking and like I'm talking to friends here and I'm trying to watch chat and stuff like that. And it's my way to like go and socialize and enjoy company of people who have like similar similar ways of thinking, right? Cool. Like you guys are cool. Right? I'm not seeing it with like, yo, man, bro, you're stupid. Stop doing that. Most of you are like me, right? Just enough fun and just enough seriousness, right? There's just like a great balance of both. So what? Okay, so Alan was the prom king. Oh my gosh, right there. My goodness, was was I? I was almost. I was almost. And how did you handle that, Alan, when you were up there, though? Yes, Tranquil. Me, I used to be super extreme. Like I didn't want to go to the mall. But what I've been doing, um, maybe 5, 6 years ago, right? Wow. So 2000. Um, what I do, right? When I used to go out to big places where there's a lot of people, I'd always feel like people are looking at me and I have to like walk somewhere. And now it's like 5 years ago, I was like, you know what? I'm not there. Let me just go out there. I got to do this. Taking my daughter to the mall and stuff like that. Um, I basically, I look. I look at I look around. I don't stare at people, but I look at people and like their eyes, and they're basically no one is looking at anybody. Everyone's just looking at whatever. No one is like trying to make eye contact with people, and no one cares about what you're doing or whatever it is. No one's like looking, and that's what I do now when I go out. I look around at the people, and no one's checking what I'm doing. Right? Everyone's too more concerned about whatever they're doing. But so it took a long time. I can go out, but I still don't like it because it's just too much energy when I go to crowded places. Um, yeah, and me too. Like I don't. A lot of my friends here, my coworkers and stuff, they when they're talking about things, it's just like I don't really relate about stuff and things like that. So I like being alone most of the time. And then yeah, so man, Alan, so wanted to be a professional wrestler. Um, and it was a cool experience as the prom king. But yeah, still a misfit. I guess you could say I'm a misfit too. I could get myself in trouble. Um, I guess also thank you, Rook. Thank you for the belated birthday wishes. I'm 48 and a good day. Um, not too much of a crazy thing spent with the family. Just enough. just enough stuff to give me and things like that. My family knows I'm like, I'm good. It's okay. Got a bunch of YouTube stuff. And guys, yeah, Alan rides a unicycle on several of his videos. I've never ridden a unicycle, but I'll probably fall. Yeah. So a good guy. Now, see, like I can actually watch the chat right now. High school's memorable, but going to prom is such an effort. I was petrified. For me it was hard because like I went to four. When I was a freshman, I had to go with someone, and went sophomore. I went all 4 years, and it was like, oh my gosh, you got to get dressed. I hate getting dressed. I cannot wear a tux. I just seriously cannot. I have issues with it. I don't like tucking in my shirt. It just bothers me. It just feels weird. So it's like I gotta get dressed up. I only have to be dressed up for about a couple hours, and I'm good to go. What was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Oh, let's see. Maybe we'll drop some shorts next time. Because I'm looking at the chat right here. Miss Prom go is good and from Johnny. Oh my gosh. Yes, I've been part of that too, Houdini. Wow. You know what's crazy though, Adam, about wearing a tux and stuff like that? I am a Scorpio. Scorpio. Um, and then what was I gonna say? I hated wearing a tux, right? So when I was going to college, right? When I got back home to Guam from college and stuff. I had a job at Gucci, um, at one of the places, and I sold Gucci products to Japanese people. So I learned how to like say numbers and simple stuff, um, and I had to wear a tux every single day. I was like, oh my gosh! And then the shoes with the wood on it is like so slippery and hurts. So it's like, yeah. Um, Yeah, Danielle, I've actually had that happen too when I was supposed to go with someone. Um, what was I? It was the eighth grade thing, and I was supposed to pick someone up. I was in eighth grade, and then when I went, she won't go. So I'm like, oh my gosh, everybody had something to go to, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is not good. And yeah, it was a big thing, and it was like, I don't know. Then after that, like I played football and all that stuff, and it's like, um, I just ended. You had to go. It's like, oh, I'm going. So you're gonna be there. We're gonna be okay. We'll go together. But yeah, I'm sorry about that, Danielle. I've had that happen to me like in eighth grade. Um, that was not good because I was like the first thing I would have went to. I think that's why I don't dance. I don't dance, guys. I hate dancing. I suck at dancing badly because like I don't like dancing. I danced at my wedding, but it was hard for me to do it. So a lot of little crazy things. I didn't even wear a tux to prom, only my wedding, which ended. Oh, maybe it was bad luck. I don't. I think the next time I'll wear it is when I go on the ground. I don't like wearing a tux. Yep. And what happens, Danielle, is karma, right? It's gonna happen. Alan is born to dance. All right, guys. If you haven't seen Alan's channel, he's got a huge yard. He's a drone. He's father of the year, which I'm gonna mail all my mugs. He has enough, but I should mail a couple of my mugs because he's the father of the year right now. But yeah, so Daniel, karma will get people back. And I've done crazy things too. I was a bad kid, and I had to pay for it. I paid for it for my first 25 years of teaching was difficult. It took extra for me to, hey, chill out, you're gonna be okay. And dealing with a lot of craziness, I'm like, okay, I'm good. I think I had to put 25 years in, and now I go to school, everything's good to go. I think I paid my debt of all the craziness I've done. So karma are things coming back to you. Yeah, they're gonna come back. So whatever I've done you wrong, they're gonna get theirs in some way. I know because I had to pay back because I was not the best kid. I was actually really, really bad. Ooh, okay, we talk about naked here. Where I'm looking now, just go naked in the ground. You know what? Yeah, right. We were came that way. You go back that way, right? So yes, and you know what's cool about like me being such a bad kid? Now I got thinking about going naked in the ground. Like when I die, don't put clothes on me. Just put me in the cheapest thing, naked. 'Cause that's how I came, right? I wonder if there's gonna be here and squirrels walking in. He's like, what is he's talking about being naked? He's talking about yeah. So how you doing, squirrel? Um, yeah, I don't like spotlight at all, but I do like to showcase out people, not to embarrass them, but if I see someone achieve something, I want to push them out there to the world, especially my students, right? But I always try to tell my students that like, hey, you know, you could change. It's gonna take a long time for you to change, but just know everything you are doing right now is gonna come back. Maybe I'll use the word karma. I'll just say, you know what, the universe or karma or wherever it is gonna want whatever you've done is gonna take it back from you. And like I had this discussion with this kid, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. He's a challenging kid, but he's like complaining about a bunch of stuff, right? And I said, you know what, everything that you're going through right now and I'm going through right now, it's not like I may have done this, but like my dad, my grandfather, my great grandfather, whatever they had done set me to be where I'm at right now. And I'm kind of trying to make my way to set something up better for my kids and their kids and kids. So I'm trying to show them it's not about you right now. Whatever you do right now, you might not get to benefit from it. Whatever you do now will affect maybe your kid or their kid, the kid after, and maybe 200 years from now, they'll be in a better spot. And that's like karma, right? You don't know when it's gonna come back. So it's like I'm I'm a big believer in that, um, and I'm hoping that it. Yeah, I'm trying, because I saw karma and I was thinking of things, and I was thinking of how I felt in 8th grade. I was thinking about Danielle, right? And it's like, man, I've done stupid things to stupid people, and I had to pay back. And for real, like 25 years of teaching regular school is super super hard, um, super hard, super stressful. I taught 6th grade for a long time, and I was like, it's karma. This is the best guy, yeah. So it's like, um, yeah, I just believe that's like whatever I'm doing is whatever my family in the past had set for me to do right now, and I have that, and I just basically tell them, you know what, you can't do anything about then. All you can do now is whatever you do now will affect the future. That's it. That's all you can do. You might not even be able to affect right now. Right now might suck, but you know what? You could affect whatever happens to you or whoever you care for in the future. But that's helped me understand. Alan, you would not believe 6th graders. I would have like 30 of them in a room, 30 or sometimes 35 because schools are getting crowded, and all of them have something that they want to say or they don't have or whatever it is. It's like, oh my gosh, it's I don't know if I can do kindergarten, Adam. It'd be like kindergarten cop, right? Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't think I can do that. The best kind of karma is what you told your kid. Yeah. And it's the only way to make them understand something, because you really like what you're doing now is going to affect whatever happens later. I don't know if they're going to get it, because when you can't really help someone, no, they can only help themselves, right? And sometimes it's one of those things like, yeah, I want to change. So you go about trying to change. And one day, years later or whenever, the change happens and you don't even know, well, how did you go from this negative person to this positive person. And that's me. Like, I used to be super negative. I used to hate everything. I used to hate the world. And it's just like, I'm gonna fix this. And I just don't know when it when it flipped, right? It's just like one day I look back and like, hey, this is good. I'm like, this is cool. Yeah. So Hey, what's up, Retro? Retro Gaming popping in the house, talking about karma, talking about things. Uh, yes, so, oh, back up on the chat. There we go. So, yeah. What's up, Keith? How's it going? So, we got the Pick and Preacher here. And then I know the last time I was on live, and I think not the last one, maybe last year. So, we got Retro Gaming, super cool, supportive friend of mine, puts out gaming content. And we got Pick and Preacher just popped in. Both are very supportive. I know Pick and Preacher's been quite busy lately, just resale and stuff. It has some super cool videos. Oh yeah, Retro needs a wrench. Thank you, Alan. You are awesome for seeing that. So Retro does need a wrench. So Retro, here's a wrench. Got an awesome community going on. We were just going. I don't know, it's going deep, talking about karma and stuff like that. Yeah, morning. It's morning. I guess where Retro's at right now. It is 7:54 p.m. Central Time in Texas. Oh yeah. So retro game, Mario or Sonic is the question. Yeah, I got the Keith of the Pick and Preacher. I was gonna do drop your shorts, but we'll do that next time. So we got some cool stuff that we were talking about early on with YouTube. I definitely am gonna get YouTube Create. Thank you for bringing that up, Adam of Catatainment. So everybody does have a wrench. Let's see. So yes, if you don't have YouTube Create, make sure you grab that. I'm gonna actually, as soon as the live stream's up, I'm gonna go ahead and download that thing, get YouTube Create, and mess around with some of the stuff there. We were talking about Filmora. We were talking about other things. Yeah. So around 8ish, right? 8. So I'm gonna probably get out. There's 28 people on the live stream. Oh my gosh, I'd hate to. Maybe I'll stay a little longer, but I was gonna say drop the shorts, right? So I was gonna have you drop a short. We can watch the short and do that kind of thing. We did that earlier. I didn't want to do it last time. If I have someone co-hosting and sending out a live, I didn't want them to get like copyright or whatever it is. I don't mind because I just basically mute that part on the thing. But yeah, the dropping the short says drop your short here and we'll watch. Wait, I see Flor do Dia. Let me give that person wrench. Welcome. Let me just make sure I connect with Flor. How's it going? I caught that in the bottom. How are you doing? It's new to the chat. So let's see. Let me go and connect real quick to Flor. Hello. Oh, what's up, Stephen? How's it going? You doing a live tonight, Stephen? So Stephen of Pond and Garden Sanctuary is here. So I'm connecting now with Flor. So wow. Congratulations, Flor, on getting 900 subscribers. You're at 903 right now. I'm your 900. I'm your 900th, 903rd, 903 sub. I couldn't put that together for some reason. In Spanish. Okay. I don't really speak Spanish too well, but let's see. So yeah, what I do when I connect, right? So I'm gonna connect with Flor as I watch 2 shorts, make a comment. Karma to me sounds like a cute kid. That it does, right? Karma. That would be a nice cute kitten name. Karma, chameleon. Okay, that's all I'll sing. Boy George. Oh man, okay, I gotta get the translate there. So yes, I did. I'm connecting right now. Hello. Congrats. Guys, I don't put the numbers, like if I put numbers down, I spell it out. I just don't want to get onto the jail anymore. Bonjour. Love it will be easy with colors and like my dreams. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. Boy, you know what's crazy about Boy George? When I was a kid, I thought he was a girl. And all those 80s hairband guys, I thought they were a girl. When I was younger. See, that's a dude. Okay, that guy's cool. Cool. So I just uh connected with Flor Houdini. Oh, we got another person. Wow. That right there. Boom. Okay. One, two. So most of the songs I sing is from karaoke acoustic guitar. He had to like take all of his stuff out and rebuild back his channel. I think on my channel I actually have him as a link. I have Modern Day Breakfast Club as a link at the top, but underneath is karaoke acoustic guitar. And sometime this weekend, I'm pretty excited because hello Florida. Okay, I gave that. Cool. There's three Bob Marley songs. So Three Little Birds, One Love, and there's another one. Why is it not coming to me? So there's three Bob Marley songs, and I really love Bob Marley, right? So I can't wait to um, sing that this weekend. So I know Raph and he's like, some Bob Marley. I was like, hey, Three Little Birds, right? I like that one, and I like One Love. So I can't wait for this weekend to get in and just sing a little bit of Bob Marley stuff, which is that's my thing. That's my like stress relief is to sing and stuff like that. Some people draw, some people I like cutting grass, but I like singing. It's like um stress relief. And Hanson, yeah, Hanson, I thought were girls. Well, one of them really looked like a girl. And then there's Nelson, and then there was Boy George, Hanson. I really thought they were girls. Okay, so you're live on Friday. Cool. I'm not doing lives until Sunday. So I do Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, which is cool because like I'm able to visit lives and stuff like that. Milli Vanilli was the one. They have a thing on Netflix on Milli Vanilli where Rob and Rob and Fabio, they really wanted to get in, but they went to this. Yeah, it's on Netflix. The story of Milli Vanilli, which is sad because it seems like they really wanted to go in there and they were actually doing the whole process right of actually singing, but then as we know, it's not them. But if you haven't watched it, watch that. I think it's on Netflix. The Milli Vanilli story. It was so bad for them, and of course, I think Me Too Redemption Song. I love how Bob Marley, the way he puts it out and stuff. The way he says the words right, emancipate, is like, whoa, that's a cool word. English language is boring, but if you hold the vowels and you say it a different way, it becomes beautiful. Like for instance, I'm seeing French over here. Someone's speaking French. I don't know. That's Spanish, French. All the other languages have already those things built in, but the English language, if spoken just regular, is like a little bit boring. But then you can make it fun by singing and holding whatever the vowels, right? Um, yes. So yeah, Alan, I've gotten in a car accident when me and my friends we were driving. This is in the '80s. My friend was driving, and I was in the car, and car passes. We see it. It looked like a good-looking girl. We're like, oh, hey, speed up. So we're going, and we get to a light, and we're all looking, and we hit the car in front of us, and I'm in the passenger seat, and it's a dude with long hair. We're like, oh my gosh, that's happened to me. Yes, that would be cool, John, if you put dreads on them, right? That would be super cool. Prison. Oh my gosh. So you ever see? Yeah. So yeah, Alan, my friend crashed his car. There's a dude, and we felt all kind of weird. But yeah, I really do like Redemption Song, the way Bob Marley said the words. This is cool. After you. So Katatima said there's useless knowledge, but I think you know what? I'm like I have a lot of things in my head, right? Like I know a lot about Pulp Fiction, the movie. Um, I know a lot about certain things like movies, songs, um, randomness, like. But I think they all build on each other, right? Like it kind of makes you who you are, right? To have all this random stuff in your head. Um, do I have any algebra in my head? No, but then I have a lot of random things, movies, songs, ties. Hey, remember that one time when this guy did this? Like Forrest Gump, kids nowadays, they don't know Forrest Gump. Like my students, they've never seen Forrest Gump. Um, if I have 20 kids, because our school's small, two maybe watched Forrest Gump. Isn't that sad? Forrest Gump. I know it's pretty old, but man, it's Forrest Gump. So it's like, I love Forrest Gump. And I love making, references. At the end of the day, our kids, right, they go and they clean the school. It's part of the thing. And then they take out trash cans. So like a month ago, this kid is like started yelling, "So why did you clean that cabinet so well?" And then my fellow coworker's like, "Because you told me to, Joe Sergeant." And he's saying we're just cracking up. And then the kid's like, "Why are you yelling at me?" I said, "Dude, you've never seen Forrest Gump? What's that? A movie, Forrest Gump." I said, "You've not seen it. You're missing out in life." So yeah, it's crazy. The kids nowadays, they have not seen Forrest Gump. Well, the kids, I'm talking 13 to 18. It's not one of the movies that they watch. My dad was dance screaming at this. That's funny, man. Alan, you know how you say your dad was that like a crazy dude out in the storm, right? On a boat. I had an uncle. His name was Uncle Phil. He's passed. He was a teacher. But he'd take us out on a 15-foot boat on Guam. And there's like these channels called like a channel between Guam and another small island. And the waves are huge as that channel's ripping and it's coming in. Like we're like perfect storming that thing on a boat no bigger than this room. And he's just like, oh, and we're there freaking out and he's yelling. And that's when God showed up. That's my favorite part. And that's when God showed up. That's the best part for me. It's like I always use that with my coworker because he loves that too. He used to be a Marine. So my coworker used to be a Marine. So we always quote Forrest Gump. We quote different things like Roadhouse. We sing "She's Like the Wind" from Patrick Swayze. But we quote a lot of movies, but we always say, "And that's when God showed up." It's when someone gets in trouble or does something really really dumb. Yeah, I really love Bob Marley. I grew up on Guam, um, so we'd always go to the beach. Every one of my friends could either sing or sing and play guitar, or sing and play the guitar or ukulele, and it was just music all the time. Roadhouse is great too. Like I loved Roadhouse. So Patrick Swayze, man. But yeah, I do love that part with, and that's when God showed up. He's like just cursing out. Oh, what is this? YouTube like yes, YouTube does like engagement. I'm looking. Mama says like, but life is like a box of chocolate. You know that movie Forrest Gump is pretty good at because I do U.S. history, right? I teach uh, all grades, but the only two grades that actually take a test are eighth graders and 11th graders, and that's U.S. history for eighth grade and U.S. history for 11th grade. For eighth grade, we go from Columbus to Civil War to about midway through Reconstructing after. Then when we come back 11th grade, you do Reconstruction all the way out to Obama. But like if I showed them Forrest Gump and I explained the parts, it probably would hit half the test. If I for the juniors, I can kind of do that because they're juniors, right? They're 16, 17. It's a little dicey, but the movie explains a lot of the 60s through wherever AIDS and stuff like that, technology kind of. So it helps with like the test. So it's like here where I work, I can't really do it because I hardly ever get like that 11th grader. I get a lot of middle school kids. Alan, you did. I used to run track in college. I ran track at Marshall University at West Virginia, um, and I was there when Randy Moss got in trouble at Florida State, and he had to go back to West Virginia because he's from there. Him and Jason Williams. He came back and um, ran indoor track when I was there. So he never came to practice. He never did. He was super fast, super tall dude, quick. I'm working my butt off because I had a track scholarship. I was working, trying to hold my scholarship. Um, but yeah, I used to run the 400. I did triple jump. I did long jump. I actually threw the javelin too. Um, yeah, because from Guam, right? They thought I'm good with spears. And then I did the 800. So they brought me in as a decathlete, and then the pole vault almost killed me. So I ended up doing everything from 800 down to like relays, and of course the field events. But it was fun. I got to kind of meet Randy Moss, Jason Williams. They were there back when I was there at Marshall. Marshall doesn't have a men's track team. I think what they did was they got soccer instead. But I hate 5Ks though, Alan. I could do everything, but running far, it hurts, like for me. Oh my goodness. I love crabs. 4.240. Oh my goodness. 4.240. Randy Moss won. He comes, right? Don't really go practice. We go and we had this indoor championship, and I think he won everything for sure. He won the 55. They run the 55 inside, 55 meters, and it's crazy. Like every time we run like 55 is a little more than half a football field, but the way they set it up, you're running indoors in a small track, and they basically you run, and when you finish, there's like this. You run right into like these pads. It's like hit the pad. But that dude won. He left the trophies in the bus. So I was like, oh my god, I had my little small trophy. Like, trophy, yay, guys! So you played plus the band 2 inches. Man. See, but back then, John, I think like here's the difference between because I coached too, right? I used to coach. I haven't coached for 3 years, but I coached for about 25, 26 years. But it's almost like the what is it? The hard work. Putting in the hard work at practice is what you do. You don't question it. You just do it. The athletes nowadays, they don't do that. They'll question everything you do, and they'll give you half the effort, right? And then it's game time, and they try to go 100%, and it don't work out that way. So that's what people are kind of doing now. They're dealing with people not coming in giving 100% and trying to do that and complaining and all this. It's like, oh man, I'm done. I don't want to coach no more because it's like it's so hard. And I did Rudini. I've done jujitsu for a long period of my time too. I love jujitsu. Um, I trained jujitsu right, with a big prison guard that said running is for football players and fools. Running is cool, but I used to love. I love running on Guam on the beach on the sand. There's Nesta Mali. In 1990, she would have won 19 something. Everybody loves Bob Marley. Everywhere I go, it's the same old story. Bob. That's a cool song. But yeah, I love Bob Marley. But there's 3 songs that I get to sing this weekend with Kag because he put out Bob to Taekwondo for 7 years. I've done a lot on Guam. There's not much to do. Small island, 30 miles long, 8 miles wide. So you go surf. You play football. A lot of people play baseball, or you do jujitsu and judo, maybe some aikido. But like a lot of my friends just do jujitsu. Like I'm gonna do jujitsu too. So yeah, it was fun. I did a lot of that. Super fun. And rugby players, out of this world. Thank you, Chiki and Chugu. Thank you for coming by. Man, there's 20 people up in this chat. Like, I know I could probably stand maybe until 8:30. Because I do have to kind of get ready out. I don't have school tomorrow, but I do have a faculty meeting, which is crazy because I would rather be with the kids. And I forgot. I think I was talking to Catatainment Adam. So I've taught at 8 schools. Every school has its problems, but every time it's always the adults in the building creating it. The other teachers or whoever it is, it's always the adults that cause the issues. And what happens is it's never the kids, right? The adults do too much and they put you on edge or make you feel a certain way. And then that takes away your patience. Then you go into the classroom, then a kid does something and you lose the patience and you get mad or treat them a certain way. So it's always the adults in the building. That's me. Thank you, National Parks Princess. Thank you for coming. Good night. But again, like I've been at 8 schools, and every school, it was never ever the kids. It was always the adults doing too much. And my thing is like, I don't like hanging out like in the lunchroom with the adults because they're just talking negative stuff, right? And that just creeps in your head, right? Negativity will creep in your head and make you feel a certain way. So I'm good that I'm a kind of a loner, so I'd spend my time in my room just doing stuff, right? The cool thing about where I work, right? Freaking adults are the ones that cause problems. Where I work, there's 4 teachers, me and 3 others, and we work pretty well together. The less adults you have to deal with, the better. Get to a big school, then you're having to be with 50, 100, 200. And you kind of have to all do that thing together and kind of navigate your way through. Of course, there'll be people complaining, people doing stuff, people not doing their thing. You got to do that thing for them. Then, yeah, it's hard. So I think I was regular school. I don't think I'd go. I have 6 more years. I don't think I would be able to do the 6 at a regular school. Too many adults in the building. And when I actually retire, I'll probably start an additional YouTube channel and talk about what I think. What I really think. Right now I can't. But I love kids, but it's just always the adults. Just drink my black coffee, stare at the wall. What's crazy is like when I was in regular school, I'd drink 5 cups of coffee throughout the day just to make my life happen. Now I drink 1 in the morning, drink water, and I'm good to go. Which is crazy. The regular school, they have me watching the hall, go teach, get a 30-minute lunch, and then that's not really a lunch because you got to do all this other stuff. And then after that, I got to go coach or athletics, which is coaching. Then I go coach, and after I coach, I got to go and like make sure their rides, pick them up. Then I get home at 7, and I'm like, oh my god, eat, start it over. Then on a football game, oh my god, get home at 1 o'clock in the morning on a Thursday, and the next thing you know, I got a Friday, got another football game. Like, wow. I used to drink coffee at like 10 o'clock at night. At like a football game, I had my thermos drinking coffee 10 o'clock at night. Now I don't need all that, which is cool. But yeah, adults are cool. As long as you're not trying to like work with a big group of them to do a thing, right? That's why I like YouTube. We all have different types of channels and things like that, but the group that we have is pretty cool, very understanding of whatever it is, and really easy to get along and stuff. I'm just trying to look and make sure I don't miss comments and stuff like that. But it is 8:17. Hey, on Sunday, does anybody want to pop on? If you want to pop on and talk with me like Adam did of Catatainment, let me know. Just say, yeah, I'm interested. And what Adam and I did was we met before, like started at 6, but I kind of popped on at like 5:40ish and tried to work out my mic, my headphones. By the way, don't get these. Do not get these Beats, the new Beats. Mine, it's it's so hard to connect, and it just dies once. This is just gonna die until and then I gotta reconnect it. It just never turns off. These beats are not good. I was having issues with my sound, but anybody wants to do a live and join me on Sunday, oh come on, just let me know. It'd be fun. So it'd be awesome. Imagine if I stopped at 8, but then we had to go to one of you guys afterwards. Like, hey, let's just go. We'll hop on over to Alan's, or we'll go to Janet's. That'd be cool. Cause it's kind of cool doing lives. Let's see. I found an old webcam. Mic works, but no video. Yeah, and I think you can even go on your phone, and you could even go as like as a, what is that? You could not. You don't even have to show yourself. You could do an audio avatar. I think. How do I do that? Like, you can just be this. You can come in and just talk as an avatar. You don't really have to show yourself. Yeah, you can have the little nail that you had. This is my old one, because I wasn't planning on just talking. But if you want to hop on it live, you could just talk like this. All right, Alan, thank you for coming. I'm just showing different ways you can go live. You can actually talk. I've seen people just talk like this on the live, which is kind of weird to me. So I'm not going to do that. It's weird. But yeah, you don't. Yeah, Dini, you could just have audio. But guys, I think I'm gonna kick off. I kind of have to prepare tomorrow. I might have to present something, but we'll see. I have to check my email. I'm gonna get off, have a snack, look and see if there's anybody new people onto the Modern Day Breakfast Club thing, and watch some videos, make some comments and stuff like that. But I think I'm gonna get off now. And man, thank you all for coming. Oh my goodness. Thank you for coming, Mariella. Let's see. Man, did I miss you early on the chat? But yes, I'll see you guys again on Sunday. And then let me know if you want to go live with me. Just let me know. Just make a comment, and then we could do that. We could talk. You don't have to show your face. You could even just use a little avatar. But yeah, I'm gonna go get a snack, catch up on some videos, see what I got to do for tomorrow, and look at the playlist and get some stuff done. But thank you all for coming. Good stuff. Thanks, Catatainment. Thank you all. And then you guys have a good night. Most of us, I think, are in the United States. If you're not in the United States, have a good morning or whatever, afternoon or whatever it is. But see you all on Sunday. And then, yeah, check out Allison Pro Jam. I did a shout out. That's my bed night. Good night. My bedtime's coming right up, John. But see you. You guys are all the best. Thank you all for coming. See you later, Tranquil. See you later, Janet. See you later, Raf, Rudini, Mariella. Everyone else that's still on, thank you all for coming. Peace out, guys. I'll see you on Sunday. You guys all take care.